The cure. How many people are going to get the contagion shot instead or in spite of having an antibody test to see if you already have the cure flowing through you? The ignorance seeping through society is quite disturbing. Can everyone wake up? It is difficult to make a video without any useful medical terms to describe what's going on with the contagion, without having all content removed. Even with thoroughly avoiding any terms, you still wonder if you missed something, which is totally sick and disturbing all by itself. I miss being able to speak or type without triple thinking every word. But this is what freedom of speech has by design come to through this crisis, along with civil discord and the elections. If you're on the right side of things, you have no rights. If you're a socialist, do what you want, say what you want, destroy who you can. And don't worry, politicians and the media will back you. As per the agenda, the sick crisis cures and prevents have been much worse than the cause, and allowed way too many infringements on our rights. Also, per the agenda, the decimation of small and medium businesses, and the alienation of families and churches. About the only thing that this crisis has destroyed that needs destroying was schools and the rip-off universities. Why have we been paying for failing schools that cause students to fail and to fall behind the rest of the world every year and cause a mountain of debt for all involved? Every government-like institution fails miserably or goes bankrupt. Now we're being led fully by big government bureaucrats that want to institutionalize every aspect of our lives in the most blatantly socialistic way, while telling the sheep that it's not socialism. Well, if our elected global elites say it, it must be true. Kinda like the shot is perfectly safe. Everybody's getting it, whether needed or not. Don't worry, if anything goes wrong, they'll fix you up at your expense because you can't sue anyone. Just do what you're told and get the shot. I'll watch all you test subjects for abnormalities. It's probably only a saline solution anyway. Next, we'll have shots for everything. It only takes a few months now, so we should have all contagion cured by this time next year. Just giving them billions to pharma and all the emergency uses they can come up with. They're probably already working on a cure for heterosexuality and right-leaning thoughts. Gotta cure all them tendencies too. The shot campaign is only after weak and essentials right now. I wonder what the catchphrase will be for the masses of otherwise healthy individuals, which to be sure will be followed up by some sort of mandates. Guess we'll see how our rights get trampled over the next few months. But they will have to time it right, or else they'll have to implement another crisis to keep us from gathering, traveling, and worshiping, or allow any improvement in employment or economic growth. They have brought down the country and our allies' countries to leverage the beginnings of a digital transaction system and the start of the global reset. Make no mental mistake, this whole 2020 freak show has been deliberately played out under many forms of distraction and misinformation to keep you looking down instead of all around, to hide the end of an empire, the end of a currency, and to bring about a twisted socialist utopia, and to cause the people to become dependent on government as well as civil discord in a two-tier society, pre-planned by the rich globalist elites, their corporations, and the pawns known as world leaders, who will do anything to stay punch-drunk on their share of power. They are going to tear down an imperfect system and replace it with something twisted and perverse, yet appealing enough to get a majority. A lot like the elections we just witnessed, full of corruption, perversion, and lies, but appealing to new majority. Time to face the facts. They have nearly perfected how to destroy unwanted politicians and voting fraud. Welcome to the new normal under the new regime. Are you ready? Will you resist or go quietly? Are you a dependent or an independent? Time to pray, time to love, time to decide how to live. Thanks for watching.